A young boy named Noah lived in a poor neighborhood in America. His house was small, his clothes were old, and many nights he slept hungry. At school, other students laughed at him. They mocked his shoes, his appearance, his dreams. But Noah had something special: vision. Every night before sleeping, he imagined a different future, a future where his mother never worried about bills, his family lived peacefully, and success became reality. So while other teenagers wasted time, Noah worked. After school, he cleaned tables at restaurants. At night, he studied online business and self-improvement. It was exhausting. But Noah understood a powerful truth: temporary sacrifice creates permanent results. Years passed. Noah failed many times. Businesses failed, ideas failed, plans failed. But he kept learning, kept growing, kept believing. Then one day, everything changed. His online business exploded. Money started flowing. Freedom became real. And the greatest moment of his life happened when he handed his mother the keys to a new home. The woman who once cried from stress now cried from happiness. Emily grew up in a broken environment. Arguments filled the house every day. Negativity surrounded her constantly. Most people expected Emily to fail, but one day, she heard a quote that changed her life forever. "If you want a different life, become a different person." That sentence hit her deeply. So Emily changed everything. She woke up earlier, stopped wasting time, started reading books, started exercising, started believing in herself. Slowly, her mindset transformed, and once the mindset changes, life changes too. Years later, Emily became a successful entrepreneur, helping women around the world gain confidence and financial independence. The same girl once filled with fear became a symbol of strength. David wanted success desperately, but failure followed him everywhere. His first business failed, second failed, third failed. Friends stopped supporting him. Even family members doubted him. At one point, David sat alone in his apartment thinking, maybe success is not meant for me. But then he realized something powerful. Every successful person once felt the same fear, so instead of quitting, David improved. He learned marketing, communication, leadership, discipline, day after day, year after year. Then finally, one idea worked. His small software company grew rapidly. Millions of people used his platform, and suddenly, the man who almost gave up became financially free. Ryan lost everything: no money, no apartment, no support. Some nights, he slept inside his old car. Life felt hopeless. But every morning, Ryan repeated the same sentence: "I will not stay like this forever." That belief kept him alive. During the day, he worked temporary jobs. At night, he learned video editing and online business. Slowly, small opportunities appeared. Freelance clients came, income increased, confidence returned. Years later, Ryan owned a successful media company, but he never forgot the nights he cried alone inside his car, because those painful moments built his character. Most people wait for motivation. Successful people build discipline. A man named Marcus understood this deeply. Every day, he woke up at 4 a.m., even when tired, even when unmotivated. Because Marcus knew something powerful: you will never always feel ready. Daily habits changed his life. Small improvements became massive transformation. Years later, Marcus built financial freedom, confidence, success, and peace. Not because he was special, but because he stayed consistent. What separates winners from everyone else? It is not intelligence, not luck, not talent. It is persistence. Winners continue when life becomes difficult, people doubt them, fear appears, and failure hurts. That is the secret. Success belongs to people who refuse to stop. Listen carefully. One day your hard work will pay off. One day your sacrifices will make sense. One day people will admire your success. But only you will know how hard you fought, how many nights you cried, and how many times you almost gave up. And that is what makes success beautiful. In a small town in California, a young man named Lucas felt invisible. Nobody believed in him. At school, teachers ignored him, friends underestimated him. Even family members doubted his dreams. But Lucas discovered something powerful: silence. Instead of arguing with people, he worked quietly. Every morning, he woke up before sunrise. He exercised, read books, learned new skills. While others partied, Lucas built his future silently. Month after month, year after year, his confidence grew. Eventually, he launched a small online business, then another. Slowly, his life transformed completely. The same people who once ignored him now respected him. But Lucas never forgot the lesson: move in silence until success becomes loud. Sophia spent most of her life afraid of failure, afraid of judgment, afraid of starting. So she stayed inside her comfort zone for years, but comfort zones destroy dreams slowly. One day, Sophia realized something painful. If she continued living in fear, nothing would ever change. That day, she made a decision. She would face fear directly. Step by step, she challenged herself, speaking publicly, learning business, trying new opportunities. It was uncomfortable, but growth always begins with discomfort. Years later, Sophia became a successful public speaker, inspiring thousands across America. The same woman once controlled by fear became powerful because she faced it. Ethan delivered food across New York City every day: rain, snow, long hours. Life felt exhausting. But Ethan refused to believe this was his final chapter. Every night, he learned online skills: video editing, marketing, social media growth. Slowly, clients started hiring him online. At first, the money was small, but Ethan stayed patient, and patience changes lives. Years later, Ethan built a successful digital marketing agency serving companies worldwide. The man once struggling to survive became financially free. Chris failed repeatedly. Nothing worked. Every business idea collapsed. Bills increased. Stress increased. Doubt increased. One night, he sat alone asking himself, should I just give up? But something inside him said, one more try. That decision changed everything. Chris started again, smarter, stronger, more disciplined. Eventually, his business exploded online. Success finally arrived. And Chris realized most people quit right before their breakthrough.